Hi, welcome back to more Pokemon FireRed. Now, you're gonna notice I've actually gotten rid of the whole Game Boy Advance player because for some reason my capture card will not record it properly. And it's just the GameCube thing. I mean, I've recorded 8-bit games on the Wii before and no problem. I guess it's just the Game Boy player, maybe it's Pokemon FireRed, I don't know. So I had to go to the whole emulator thing. But actually, it's kind of more convenient, I find, because I had to go back to where I was last time. You know, with the fast forward button, that makes it a lot simpler. Plus, it actually lets me do stuff that I couldn't do on the regular Game Boy, which is get certain Pokemon that I wanted to use. And since this is FireRed, there isn't a what do you call it? There's no Staryu in FireRed, so as a little messing around, I actually got one because there's a certain Pokemon I want that I'm gonna get it. I mean, I'm not gonna go and get a what's an example? I'm not gonna put like a legendary on my team, like a I can't think of a legendary off the top of my head. Deoxys. But I look at it this way, it's the same way as trading. That's the way I look at it as. Plus, it'll allow me, if I put in some codes, I can do the whole event thing. I can show the event things. Because otherwise, I wouldn't be able to show that. I've never even done those event things either. They, what am I trying to say? Just all those Pokemon events, first of all, they're usually in a city I live nowhere close by. Not that I would do it anyway, but still. Or they're like on some date you can't do it. Or if you just want to trade to get something, I mean, some people don't have friends who have Pokemon, or don't have friends at all. And plus, like the next, let's see, videos 8 through 12, that whole desyncing problem still stays. I finally figured out a way to record stuff and have the audio not lag or whatever. Took me a while to do it, but I'm satisfied with it. It might not be the best quality in the world, but you can see what's going on. And I had something else I was gonna say, and I just forgot what it was. I don't think it was that important. Also, the volume's turned down lower than what I normally have, because I don't want it to be as obvious that the audio is out of whack. So that's why I've turned it down more. So I'm trying now I'm trying the whole Camtasia. Seems to work fine now. See, there's Staryu. Oh, I didn't give it a nickname. I did not think about that. And I gotta think of one too, because I want to think of a good one. For a brief moment, I thought of Patrick, but I was like, nah. That's a little too obvious, I think. Plus, I love Staryus anyway, because they made that whole hi-ya sound. I don't want to actually attempt to say it, or attempt to do the actual sound. It's just so funny to me. It was like awesome. That's why I just loved Staryu after that. Come to think of it, in the anime, Misty had a Staryu and a Starmie. I don't know why she did. I mean, why would you have the pre-evolved Pokemon and the evolved form? I know some gym leaders tend to do that, but still, I don't get it. you got the better version, why start with the weakest one? Yeah, you can kind of hear the audio just lagging like crazy. I hope it comes out alright, this whole little emulation thing, when I actually upload it. I'll see. I will see. Oh, it's kind of dull to sit here and watch stuff I've already done. Because I had audio for it, but yeah, what am I gonna do? I haven't even really been commenting on what's going on. Like this, where am I? Route 4, 5, 6, route something. You know, of course I need poison too. Always gotta start up poison powder. Another reason why I could have scrapped everything I recorded and just started back over again to the point where I started the emulation again, but I kind of liked how the gym battle with Lieutenant Surge went. Like, not so much I just completely destroyed him, I didn't. But just, I don't know, just the way it ended. And I wanted to keep that, so there you go. Wait, did I use Scratch? Why did I use Scratch? I think I was button mashing. No, old guy, you didn't have a chance. Well, Pikachu apparently likes me. Its happiness has gone up because he moved closer to me. What am I doing here? I'm looking for something. Or I'm thinking about something. I have no idea what I was doing there. Oh, X defend. So I read at least. It was on Sugar Conway's Facebook page, and then Nintendo Capri Sun said it, that Miyamoto is like retiring, or he's stepping down from his position. I mean, he's not going away. He's actually going back to like actually working on the games instead of just supervising them. I guess supervising the development. He's actually going to be a part of, you know, game development, working on games again. Well, that's nice. I didn't really know. I didn't know what he did. I thought he always worked on the games. Guess not. Nidorino. Sometimes I mistakenly think that Nidorino is part ground. Like Nidoking. I forget that all the time. I will say this, if I hadn't really figured out a recording method to this, I probably just would have put this on hiatus or something, or just canceled it, which I really didn't want to do. Because I was actually having fun with it. Like, I was satisfied with, like, my Pokemon and my levels and how they were, you know, turning out. And I just didn't want to, you know, get rid of that. Plus, I've got... Yeah, this is nerdish of me. I've got my Pokemon team pretty much planned out for, like, the next game, and then the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Subject to change, but I'm almost set. That's how nerdy I am about it. I mean, before this, I was either gonna go with Lapras or I was gonna go with Vaporeon. Right. Oh, that almost killed me. In the future, I run into a lot of enemies using Sand Attack. Sand Attack, double teams, it's just... I hate those evasive trainers. Like, that's all they do. Is, you know, they just double team and then they just sand attack you and then you miss. They can just sand attack you once and you just miss like crazy. I think Staryu has natural cure. I'm not remembering. I think I switched to static. Who do I switch to? Yep. So he's so close to getting 26 in Thunderbolt, so I might as well. Because after a while I'm going to have to catch Staryu up with everyone else, because Static, Nami, and Ace are... they're getting close to all level 30, and, you know, Staryu's still at... as of right now, even after this, he's probably at level 15. I don't think that's all the trainers. I think I just spent a whole part on that route. Not the most exciting, but I guess I was just gonna fight him off screen, but why not? I'll show my Pokemon's develop for the most part. I don't know about that other route. The route you head from is, I don't know the number, from Lavender Town all the way to Fuchsia City. That's a long route with a lot of trainers. I don't know what I'll do on that route. 'Cause that's it's a long way to go, and not much but just battling trainers the whole way. A lot of experience points. Careful, I'm laying down some cables. Well, there's not much over here. Even in the second generation, there's nothing there. You know, it's a funny show on YouTube that, well, I think you should watch. When I saw it, just made me think of Magmai's Pokemon. What's it called? Pokemon Pals? Just search up Pokemon Pals. It's really funny. It's like an 18-year-old Ash Ketchum, you know, wandering around with Brock and Misty catching. Well, they just do kind of random stuff. You know, it's like a live-action type of thing. Dude, the actress that plays Misty is really good looking. And of course they always make fun of the fact that Brock never opens his eyes. And Ash Ketchum is like retarded. Like he has no sense of anything else but Pokemon. If I had known he started with a Growlithe, I would have started off with Staryu. And that barely did have damage. Oh well, at least he didn't attack. Here we go, Thunderbolt. What attacks does Pikachu know in the anime now? Last time I've checked, he learned Electro Ball, which I don't really understand considering it's a weaker move. I think Electro Ball, it's weaker. But I don't know, the anime is just so weird with Pokemon attacks. Because Pikachu's strongest attack was Volt Tackle, he had Thunderbolt, Quick Attack, and Iron Tail. I don't know if Pokemon can only learn 4 moves though. In the anime, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I had that. Well, I don't call it an Abra. Which is a pain in the butt to catch because they keep using Teleport. So either you gotta put it to sleep or just throw a Pokeball at it and hope for the best. I mean, I'm not gonna use it, I wanted it to trade. And that's about it. And I run into a lot of trainers using Roar, like Growlithe and Vulpix. They use Roar, and it's annoying because you just want, like, I want Staryu to get all that experience, but Roar just kind of, you know, screws everything up. And plus, it'll send out Pokemon I don't want out. All right, there's that kid running around. The best in your class, huh? Okay, well, let's see what you got. I honestly don't remember. Rattata, I should have known. Let me ask, do you have all Rattatas? You probably do. When does that movie come out? The Adventures of Tintin. I couldn't believe they were making a movie out of that. Like, I didn't think anyone knew about that show because I watched it as a kid. Because I think it used to come on Nickelodeon or Nick Jr. Or whichever one. I watched it all the time. Only seeing the commercials, I was like, "Hey, I know these characters, sort of." I remember the two twin guys in the black outfits and the black bowler hats. The who's the sailor Captain Tintin always hung out with the beard? What was his name? I forget. And he has his dog Snowy. I think he was a reporter. I don't know. I don't know what Tintin did. All I knew was that he just went on a lot of like badass adventures. I even remember the little theme song to it when it came on. Well, it's just one of those shows you think you were the only one that watched it, and if you brought it up, nobody would remember. Or nobody would know what you're talking about. I also looked it up. There's a lot of movies coming out in the future. Like, I think summer is that Spider-Man movie, like the whole rehash movie. Is it called The Amazing Spider-Man or something? And then the Avengers, and then I think there's a Men in Black 3 coming out. I've seen. Like, it has Will Smith, Tommy Lee Jones, Men in Black 3. I can't remember if it's 2012 or 2013. One of them, I saw it. I don't know how that's gonna be. The second one was kind of meh. Yeah, see, when there's not much going on, I tend to ramble about the most off-topic thing I can think of. Oh man, this got even worse. When I started off, the audio was good, and then it just conks out. Is that all the trainers? Yeah, it is. And we can't go, this way because a Snorlax is blocking the road. We can't attack it for some reason. I guess that would be wrong. Can't try and catch it either, even though it's sleeping. Up there is Professor Oak's aid, but you have to have 30 Pokemon to get a experience share. I think as of right now, not in this video, but right now I have 27. But I'll be heading in that direction later anyway. I've got to go through Rock Tunnel, and I can only think of one new Pokemon I'll run into at the moment. There's an Onix, and I think that's it.